Hi, I'm Tim Polero,
And I'm Tyler Hoffman.
and welcome back to Nauset News. All right, so first up, I have some announcements. SharingKindness.org Awards 2018 to 2019. SharingKindness.org is an organization dedicated to the prevention of suicide, which was started by the family of Nauset student Jeremy Walters. In memory of Jeremy, Sharing Kindness will grant $500 to $1,000 worth of awards to a student in each grade level in this school year. When you notice a student going above and beyond for someone else on campus, tell SharingKindness.org about it. Describe what you noticed and submit the name of the student and why they should be awarded to D. Smith and Guidance at smithd@nausetschools.org, or you could drop it in the kindness box by Chrissy LeBranch's office or attendance window. Next up, meet and greet Dr. Elsasser. Your principal, Dr. Elsasser, will be available to meet and greet with students in the library during first and third lunch on Thursdays. And lastly, mentor/sitter wanted. An Eastham mother of a 9-year-old boy is looking for a sitter or a mentor for him for about 4 hours a week. Interested students should contact Claire. Her telephone number is 405-564-3811. Again, 405-564-3811. That's all for the announcements. Now on to Tyler with the lineup.
The top of today's lineup, we have our top story about winter driving tips done by James Shaw, Rocco Colucci, and Kobe Martin. Next is our High Five Student of the Week on Matt Cahill, done by Max Lang and Lucas Meehan. Sports by Jeremiah Prenga and Cam Beer. Next, Things to Do by Sam Cipro and Thomas Schultz. Health Tip on Holiday Hazards by Doug Bazzaio and Artie O'Neill. College Notebook by Clara Capello. Around the World by Quinn Miller. Talent Search on Olivia Picard by Jasper Treese and Leo Rodriguez. Student Council Update by Isabel Merle and Jordan Auer. A special report about holiday plans done by Ben Morgan and Kylie Shelley. And then to finish it off, our extra story about who's been nice on Nauset campus, done by Owen White and Chris Santos. That has been your lineup. Now on to the top story. I'm Tyler Hoffman.
I'm Tim Polero.
Hello, I'm Rocco Colucci.
And I'm Colby Martin here with this week's top story.
Driving during the winter is always a struggle due to the icy roads and unpredictable weather forecasts. For new drivers, this can be a daunting challenge.
Today we'll be talking to Officer Carrie D'Angelo about these road conditions. We are now here with Officer D'Angelo.
Officer, what is the most difficult part about driving during the winter season?
The most difficult part with driving during the winter season is sometimes not expecting some of the weather. That it could be nice out like a day like today, you see the sun out and people expect that there's not going to be icy roads or any challenges on the road, so people end up driving a bit too fast and then it's too late when they come upon black ice.
What advice do you have to a driver who would spin out or lose control of driving in the snow or over black ice or something?
So the best thing is, which is always very difficult, is do not hit the brakes. So anytime you're driving and you realize that you're starting to spin and you actually want to turn into the spin, which is very difficult. So I recommend though too is for new drivers or any drivers is you need to practice in a safe area for these weather conditions.
In your experience, what is the reason why most people crash during the winter season?
Time. People don't allow themselves to have enough time. They try to rush, so they follow too close. And then again, if there's any type of black ice or bad weather and someone tries to stop quickly, they don't have enough time to react and they overreact, which usually causes a lot of spin outs or accidents.
Is there a certain amount of spacing someone should have, car to car, when they're driving with dangerous road conditions?
Very good question. That really depends on the weather. Depends on someone's driving skills as well though too, your reaction time. Normally people want to have about 2 car lengths in between, and a lot of people don't do that whatsoever. But especially with bad weather, you really want to make sure that you have that distance in between. And once there's any type of bad weather, so whether if it's rain, snow, ice, or whatever, give yourself some extra time and slow your speeds down. You'll be able to drive through any type of weather.
Is there any advice you'd like to give to all the drivers on the Cape during this holiday season?
Yep, just know the roads, know your driving skills, slow down. Don't get angry if someone else cuts in front of you or does something that you don't think is correct. You could call us, call the police department, but don't try to handle stuff on your own and just forget about it. Don't get angry. It's not worth having angry drivers on the road.
Thank you for your time, officer, and have a great day.
Thank you guys, you too.
That was Chloe Martin
And I'm Rocco Colucci.
with your top story.
Hello everyone, I'm Artie O'Neill
And I'm Doug Bazile.
with this week's Health Tip of the Week.
This week we will be talking to you about holiday hazards and how to prevent them from potentially ruining your holidays. Christmas lights can easily short circuit and possibly cause potential fires if left for too long on flammable objects. Christmas trees are one of many things that are flammable in your home. To prevent any short circuiting of your lights, you should always unplug or turn off lights that have been on for a long time, including lights on the Christmas trees. Another potential hazard that can soil your spirit, if not set up properly, is the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is riddled with objects that can fall and break, causing splinters and shards that can be harmful to your animals or children. Be sure that your tree is standing straight up, with enough water and strength in the base to support the total weight of the tree with the lights and ornaments in it. If any ornaments fall or shatter, make sure to clean up the broken shards as soon as possible to avoid any injuries.
Another thing to keep in mind around the holiday season is to maintain and keep control of ice and snow on your steps and driveway. We all know how deadly black ice can be on the roads, but what many forget is regular ice on your steps or driveway can be just as bad. Slipping on your way to your car or into your house can cause serious damage during a time supposed to be full of cheer. To prevent this, try and keep some Sanders salt on hand to sprinkle around and melt away the ice. Also, don't forget to warn Grandma before she slips on the steps coming up for Christmas dinner.
Hydration is something often forgot about when enjoying holiday meals. Be sure to always drink enough water to keep your body in check during the day. Because of the dry and cool air, your skin can crack and become dry, and your lips can chap. Again, make sure to keep your body hydrated so you can have a great and healthy holiday with your family. Hey Artie, what's your favorite holiday drink?
Man, I could really go for some eggnog right now. Hey, that reminds me. Everyone out there who's 21 or above, make sure not to leave that beloved spike eggnog lying around so underage children won't just pick it up and take a swig.
Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Doug Bazile.
And I'm Artie O'Neill.
And thank you for watching this special festive episode of Nauset News. Have a nice vacation.
Max Lang here for Nauset News with our High Five segment. Nauset senior Matt Cahill broke records with his high jump, going airborne with a 6'4" jump. So how long have you been doing this, Matt?
I've been running track and competing in the high jump for 6 years now.
Good. What do you do to practice?
To practice, I just kind of like jump. We'll do like we'll jump at shorter heights from shorter distances away from the bar, like work on explosiveness and that kind of stuff. Just a lot of repetitive motions and stuff.
How do they carry out the competitions?
Very slowly. That competition actually took like an hour and a half before it was over. They slowly work through a list of sometimes 30 jumpers, and everyone gets 3 attempts at each height, and so it can take a really long time.
So stamina is definitely a factor?
Yes, definitely, yeah. You gotta stay warm and stay loose, because you'll jump once, but then it might be another 30 minutes until you jump again.
Okay. How much of the high jumping is natural skill versus training and?
That's a good question. So part of it for me, I was lucky that I took to it quickly, and I kind of had a skill for it right off the bat. But it's definitely to get to where I am now. Like I said, I've been doing it for 6 years, so it's been a really long time. and it's definitely like not easy. We're having some kids, we're trying to teach them. They're doing a really good job right now, but it's like definitely a learning curve, a steep one at that.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you guys for like all the support. I know there's a lot of people out there who see this. I do it all for you guys, I guess. So.
Okay. This has been Max Lang interviewing Matt Cahill for High Five.
Hello, I'm Carter Rokovich with this week's College Notebook. It's getting cold out there, and I wonder how many juniors are already thinking about going to college somewhere warm. If you are, you might want to check in some colleges in Florida. Make sure you tune in because I'll be talking about some colleges in the Sunshine State. Actually, we have a person who attended Florida State from Nauset High, Abby Wright. They offer an abroad program to the freshmen. Taking this brave trip to London, for the following 3 years, will give you a free state tuition. Even if you're from out of state, this is a great opportunity for those of you who want to travel abroad but still want a college education. Located in Tallahassee, Florida State University has a population of 32,812, which was recorded in 2017. Florida State offers a large sum of graduate and professional programs. Some major degrees that are offered are in law, nursing, and medicine. Another major college in Florida is the University of Florida, or UF. The university is ranked #1 for the number of master degrees awarded to Hispanic students. Recreation is a large part of campus life. UF offers more than 60 intramural and club sports, personal training, 2 leagues, and based off their website, has one of the best fitness facilities in the country. There are 100 undergraduate majors and 200 graduate programs that are offered at UF. Some undergraduate courses include accounting, biology, criminology, and fine arts. With the 200 graduate programs, a very small list of some of them are advertising management, research for master's thesis, and history of African agriculture. Florida International University, or FIU, is another important college in Florida. FIU offers more than 300 clubs and organizations and hopes for students to get involved and get to know their fellow members. With a beautiful campus, some fun adventures to make sure you try are kayaking and hiking through the over 300 acres of Modesto that's on campus. FIU has more than 200 bachelor's, master's, and doctoral options that are available for the students. Their 11 academic schools and colleges include award-winning faculty members and cutting-edge research. FIU is always striving to make their students and faculty life a great experience. As said by FIU's president, Mark B. Rosenberg, this is a university that cares about the people who work here, that cares about its community, and cares about making a difference in the lives of its students. Thank you, I'm Carter Rokovich, and this was a Warmer College Notebook.
Hello, I'm Jasper Treese, and I'm here with...
I'm Olivia Picard.
And on this week's Talent Search on Nauset News, we're going to be looking at her bracelets she made in art metal. Please tell me, how long did it take you to make those?
Each one probably took me about a week or more. It all depends on the size and kind of how much time and effort I'm willing to put into it too. I have 2 different pieces. One is a cuff and one is more of a just kind of generic bracelet.
How long have you been taking this class?
I started taking this class freshman year, just as a kid walking in, taking one of his classes. Now I'm a senior doing an independent study twice a day. I have this class, so I'm here a lot.
Do you recommend others to take this class?
Yeah, I really like this class. It's a very hands-on class. My cousin has learning disabilities, and it's a very easy class for him to do, and he loves it too. It's been a whole family affair for me.
What other kind of pieces have you made since?
I made a couple pendants. We learned how to make lockets in the class, some rings, but now I've kind of branched out and done sea glass because me and my mom love to go sea glassing, so I've made the majority of it for her.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
I'm Jasper Treese, and that was this week's Talent Search.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah Pranga.
And I'm Cameron Beer, and this is Nauset Sports. The boys indoor track team won against Dennis Yarmouth 75-25 and lost to a strong Marshfield 54-46. Some boys who did very well was Matt Cahill, Jake Pearl, and Curtis Moore. Jake ran the 2 mile in 10 minutes and 18 seconds, and Curtis ran the 55-meter dash in 6.82 seconds. Matt got the new Nauset High School jump record, previously 6.2, and he got 6.4 for indoor track.
The girls' indoor track team barely lost against a strong DY team, 52-48. They also lost to Marshfield 71-29.
The Nauset wrestling team fell to a strong Barnstable wrestling team, 59-24. Despite their loss, the team is looking good, especially the two freshmen, Nick Scola and Aiden Kinsella, who pinned their opponents. Other Nauset wrestlers who pinned their opponents was Aiden Hanville and Jackson Warren. The wrestling team hosted Bellup, and they hope to win any match they come across. Also, on December 15th, the Warriors beat Northbridge 66-18, but lost 72-12 to Plymouth South at their tournament in Foxborough.
The Nauset finished third in this season's opener with 73 points. Although Nauset Delaney Smith did not place in the diving, she did get the new school record and qualify for states with a score of 224.3.
Nauset boys hockey defeated Mashpee/Monomoy 3-1. The Warriors got their 3 goals in the first 2 periods of the game at Charles Moore Arena. The 3 players who scored for Nauset was Captain Miles Walther, Connor Still, and John Purcell. Also on December 15th, the boys lost to a strong Plymouth South 4-3. Despite surrendering 4 goals, Chase Holm was outstanding, stopping 28 out of the 32 shots he faced.
The Nauset girls hockey team fell to Barnstable 5-1 on Saturday, December 8th, at Charles Moore Arena. On December 16th, despite junior Margaret Dixon earning a hat trick, the girls hockey team lost against a strong Marshfield 8-3.
The girls basketball team defeated Monomoy in their season opener 85-15. This absolute blowout was achieved by 2 girls that helped the team a lot, Skylar Sanderson and Avery Burns. Sanderson dominated the first half while Burns dominated the second half. Avery Burns finished the game with a game high of 18 points. The girls hope to do this to every team this season, and they look forward to their next game.
The boys basketball team took down Monomoy 59-32 for their second win this season. Abdel Talabi and Bobby Joy made sure that Monomoy couldn't come back. Some other key players in Nauset's victory were Spencer Jones and Isaiah Puffer. Nauset looks to keep the winning streak alive and possibly go undefeated. We wish good luck to all the Nauset sports teams in this coming new year. And I'm Jeremiah Pranger.
And I'm Cameron Beer.
And this was Nauset Sports.
Hi, I'm Ben Morgan.
And I'm Kylie Shelley.
And we are your interviewers for this holiday special report.
The winter break is here, and for some that means relaxing by an open fire, sipping eggnog, which is your favorite, and sharing memories with family. Let's see what our peers have in store for this holiday break.
And we're here now with Doug and Artie. So what holiday do you guys celebrate in December?
I celebrate Christmas.
I do as well.
What are you guys looking forward to this Christmas?
Just being around family, that's always fun. And mostly school break, that's pretty clutch.
Yeah, school break is nice. And also getting to spend time with family is pretty good.
You guys are pretty close friends. Are you guys going to hang out over break?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any questions for them?
What are you looking forward for this year?
Well, I hope to get a new phone because mine's currently broken. So.
Same here.
I don't really know what I'm looking forward to, but I guess spending time with family is what I'm looking forward to.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we're here with Miss Nell. So what holiday do you celebrate in December?
I celebrate Christmas.
Yep. It's exciting. What are you looking forward to see under your Christmas tree?
Well, I asked for a new phone, but it's probably not going to happen because my brother's getting a new phone. I don't know.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Are there any traditions your family takes part in?
Classic Christmas things. We have the tree and everything, and then on Christmas morning we wake up, open our presents, and then we usually go to dinner at my grandparents' house.
Oh, that's cute.
What's the best gift you ever got?
Whoa. That's a hard question. I think when I was like 6 or 7, I got an American Girl doll, and it was like the best one of my life.
I still have mine.
Me too. I love them.
I was thinking of one.
Do you have any more questions to ask?
What are you doing for New Year's? Any New Year's resolutions? Anything you want to change? Anything you want to do differently?
Do better at school? I don't know.
I know that feeling.
Be a better person. Yeah.
I'm still working on that one.
Oh.
Are you going to do a gift exchange with your friends soon?
Yes, my lunch table's doing a Secret Santa. We're bringing in the presents on Friday. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, nice.
That's cute.
Me and Kylie are doing a gift exchange in Videotech.
With other people, of course.
Yep. She's not my Secret Santa. I know she's out there somewhere. But other than that, I hope you and your family and your friends have a wonderful holiday in a wonderful New Year's.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we're here with Sydney and Becky. So, do you guys celebrate Christmas, or what holiday do you celebrate?
I celebrate Christmas.
I celebrate both Hanukkah and Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
What does Hanukkah involve?
Well, it was that there was oil, and that was only supposed to last one day, and it lasted 8 days, so it was a miracle that it lasted that long. And my family, we're Jewish, so it's always been something that we celebrated. But another reason why we celebrate Christmas is when I was younger, my parents wanted to put up a Christmas tree. We don't necessarily do it for the meaning, but they always wanted me to have a Christmas tree because that's what they did with their parents when they were younger and stuff. So
That's nice.
So what did you get for Hanukkah?
For Hanukkah, I got film paper because I'm in a film class right now, and
nice.
I also got a necklace.
Oh, that's nice. Do you and your family participate in any traditions?
Every year we have a lot of my family come down on Christmas Eve, and we I have some younger cousins, so we pull up a Santa tracker, and we all get into all that stuff. We decorate gingerbread cookies and do a talent show, so it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Yankee swap?
Yeah, we actually did a Yankee swap last year.
Ooh, what did you get?
I
Something
got
bad, something
yes,
good?
I got this little ceramic angel that's holding a pineapple.
A pineapple?
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I ended up with because I was second, so I had I only got to choose between the first one and the second one. Everyone took my good gifts, so.
I don't like Yankee swaps.
Me either.
I like
I'm
Secret
not allowed in
Santas.
a Yankee swap ever again. That's a story for another day. But what did you get at a Yankee swap?
At a Yankee swap, I got a the pigs that boink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the first person, and the first gift I got was a phone case, and everybody stole it from me. So.
Oh no. And here we have Lily Pooler. So Lily, do you and your family participate in any family traditions?
Yes, we do Christmas.
And
we invite Kylie Shelley over for Christmas every year now.
That's true.
That is right.
Is there anything you want to do for New Year's?
I want to do better in school. That is one thing that I really want to do.
Another resolution?
I know the
for
struggle.
Ruthie.
Yes.
Are you doing any gift exchanges amongst any friends?
Like a Secret Santa?
Yeah, in orchestra we are doing a Secret Santa, and I'm super excited for my Secret Santa and who I have.
Can I ask you what you got for them, even since they don't know who they are?
I got them a giant pack of chocolate.
Ooh, yum. That's not going to last very long.
It's Hershey's.
Ooh.
That's not going to last till New Year's. I'm Ben Morgan.
And I'm Kylie Shelley.
And this has been our holiday report.
And remember, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for a holiday year.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And Happy New Year.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here today with things to do on the Cape. For activities in the spirit of the season, we have holiday centerpiece making on December 22nd at the Hyannis County Garden at 1 p.m. Where you can make your own Christmas centerpieces to put in the middle of your table during Christmas dinner. On December 23rd, we have brunch with Bart Wiseman's Smooth Jazz Group at noon in the Blue Restaurant in Mashpee. Enjoy a Sunday brunch with the smoothest of jazz groups on Cape Cod. On December 24th, we have the Family Christmas Eve service at the Pilgrim Congregational Church in Harwich. On December 26th, we have Madeline's Christmas at the Harwich Junior Theater in Harwich at 2 p.m. Madeline's Christmas is a story written by Ludwig Bemelmans. It tells the story of 12 little girls in 2 lines that live in an old house in Paris. Soon they get infected with the flu, and it is up to 12-year-old Madeline and to save Christmas for all the girls. On December 27th, there is a cardboard and tape gallery art making event at the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History in Brewster, and will take place at 11:30 a.m. That's it for activities. Now I would like to talk about a beloved holiday movie, and that movie is called Elf. Elf stars Will Ferrell as a man named Buddy who was accidentally transported to the North Pole when he was only a baby and raised to adulthood by Santa and his elves. Elf is a family-friendly movie that involves fantasy and romance. The movie scored a whopping 83% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb. I highly recommend this movie for anyone hoping to get a good laugh over the holidays. That's it for Things to Do on the Cape. I'm Thomas Schultz, saying Happy Holidays.
Hello, I'm Isabel Merle here with this week's Student Council update. The Council just recently had their second Faculty Friday of the year, which took place in the library for the first time. Teachers gave very positive feedback on this location, and we hope to do it again for the next event. The Council will be attending the Winter Leadership Conference in January at Attleboro High School. They are really looking forward to attending this event. The Council is also planning bingo for Wednesday, February 6th, in which they will be partnering with Nauset Best Buddies. The details are to be determined and will be announced at a later date. The Council has begun fundraising for the MASC Conference, which will consist of many leadership activities and opportunities for students to gain from student councils all across the state. The Council would love for all of their members to attend the conference, but unfortunately not all students can afford it. They are currently fundraising for this event, looking for local businesses to sponsor students. Any business owners interested in sponsoring a student, please contact studentcouncil@naussetschools.org. Lastly, the Winter Spirit Week has just concluded. Thank you to everyone who has participated by dressing up in holiday attire. I'm Isabel Merle, thanks and have a happy holiday.
Hi, I'm Quinn Miller, here with Around the World, and this week for our Christmas special, we have decided that instead of talking about news stories from around the world, we would talk about holiday traditions. In Finland, on Christmas Eve, families will place a single lit candle in the snow next to the graves of their ancestors in order to remember their passing and know that they will live again. In the Philippines, they hold something called the Giant Lantern Festival, in which individuals will go in competition against each other to try and build the most intricate candle they can. In Sweden, since 1966, they have built a 13-meter-tall Yule goat in the center of Gavle's Castle Square. Unfortunately, there's been another tradition that has arisen since then, in which different individuals will also try to burn down this Yule goat. Since 1966, it has been burned down 29 times, with the most recent burning in 2016. I'm Quinn Miller. Thank you.
I'm Chris Santos.
And I'm Owen White.
And now we're here to tell you what we have done that's nice for Christmas.
So recently I've been helping people like study, and I've been opening doors if they have a bunch of stuff in their hands. Or I've just been complimenting people on the way they look. What have you been doing, Chris?
I've been trying to do everything that I'm told. At home, I've been trying to help around with the kids and cleaning the house. And if my friends need any help, I'll help them. So I think I've been pretty nice this Christmas season.
Thank you. This has been Owen White
And Chris Santos for Nauset News Naughty or Nice.